It's the car theft wave sweeping the nation, and big cities are struggling to keep up. The numbers are shocking. In Chicago, for example, thieves stole only 500 Kias and Hyundais in the first half of 2022. But by the end of that year, that number had ballooned to more than 8,300. And this year is on track to be even worse, with car thefts already surpassing 21,000, up 86% year to date. The city says Kias and Hyundais make up more than half. And it's not just Chicago, of course. Cities like Cleveland, St. Louis, and Baltimore have seen a surge, too.
Kia boys, stolen car haul.
It all started in 2021 when a viral TikTok trend called #KiaBoys began spreading across social media. It instructed would-be car thieves on how to quickly hotwire certain Kia models that lacked engine immobilizers.
Pull it down and then break it down.
This doesn't work with most cars. In fact, 96% of other vehicles sold in the U.S. shipped with immobilizers in 2015. But they're not required, and only about a quarter of Kias and Hyundais had the protection. That's why last month, Chicago joined several other American cities in suing the automakers, alleging they've contributed to a major increase in crime. Kia has said the suits are without merit, while Hyundai has said all its cars meet government anti-theft requirements. In light of the disturbing streak, Kia and Hyundai attempted a fix, offering a free software update available at dealerships and at mass giveaway events. The update requires the car's key to be in the ignition to start, but there have been reports of cars being stolen even after they got the update. One victim's father telling our Washington affiliate,
"I would love to find out if the program was actually put in or that the program failed."
When asked for comment, Hyundai responded by saying, "Our dealers across the country are maximizing the number of anti-theft software installations." Kia told NBC Washington that it's confident the software update works as intended. The car makers built their reputations advertising affordable cars for the average consumer.
"I'll be there in 30 minutes.
That allowed the pair, which are owned by the same South Korean conglomerate, to become the third largest manufacturer in the world at one point. But even though some security systems may work, thieves still target the cars, which could mean a smashed window and an abandoned car when realizing it can be hacked for a joyride, underscoring just how big of a challenge Kia and Hyundai face.
Aaron Gilchrist is joining us now. So you mentioned those lawsuits from these different cities here. What do Kia and Hyundai say about that?
So you've got, we mentioned them, some of them, Chicago, Baltimore, New York City, and several other cities as well. And they've essentially said that in Chicago, for example, that there are deceptive practices that are underway with these two companies, that they are negligent and that they are creating a public nuisance by not having these safety features and giving thieves the opportunity to steal these cars. They want restitution for customers. They want people to be paid for whatever damages they've had to deal with. They want the car makers to put these safety devices, this anti-theft immobilizer, in the cars that are already out there. They were already doing it for new cars, but they want them in the old cars now, too. Hyundai and Kia have both said, you know what, we think that this is not a safety defect that you're talking about here. They've said the lawsuits don't have any merit in so many cases, and they have not violated any federal standards by not having these immobilizers in. Now, they've done these software updates to the tune of more than 500,000 cars in the last year or so. They've also given out the steering wheel locks to help people from that perspective. Again, hundreds of thousands of those, but obviously these cities are saying that's not enough.
Aaron Gilchrist, super interesting. Thank you very much for bringing us that story. Appreciate it.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.